Hey folks, this is Marcus from the Skeleton Key, and this is your weekly reading for September 9th through September 15th. Alrighty, so I am doing this reading very late, actually, through my own sanctuary, things like that. So we actually have astrologically the Virgo in the new moon, the Virgo in the dark moon, actually. And that's basically the Virgin reclaiming her own power through darkness. So right now, this is a time where we can all kind of like see how we are doing things. How are we really establishing what we want to do with our lives right now? This is a time where we can reevaluate, where we can actually reconstitute our own personal power. So if you feel that things are not working well right now, if you feel that things are not going as you planned, then create a different plan right now. This is a time where you can actually start creating and doing something different. The Virgin, or Virgo, basically is about structure, analyzing things, creating something from out of nothing. The dark moon is about analyzing, to basically reevaluate, to see how we can actually grow from nothing to something. But let's get into this week's reading. So for this week, we have a couple of negatives. We have the Six of Swords, which is basically contemplating whether you should leave a situation to do anything to actually change it. Whether you are running away from your problems or running until they catch up with you. The keys that come out of the box are clouded vision, also clouded healing, and clouded manifestation of what you want to do with your body. So right now, this would be a really good time to contemplate what you really want to do with yourself. If you feel like you're stuck, go towards the part that you feel stuck. Go towards the part that you feel scared of right now. This would be a good time to acknowledge fears. We are in the dark moon of Virgo, so this would be a time to acknowledge fears, to acknowledge the blockages, and actually start talking to them. Tell the parts, hey, I don't like how you feel. Tell me why I feel this. And then meditate on the answers. If that part actually tells you something, then it could be something that you have been blocking yourself from for a long time. It could be something that you've actually never really acknowledged. Really look at your fears this week. Are you really running away from a problem in order to get away and find another solution? Or are you leaving because you are ready to move on? Sometimes we like to think that we can get away from something very easily, but sometimes it follows us. So be very careful before you move on to your next situation. So that is this week's reading. If you are interested in any of the other services that I provide, if you are local San Diegan, then I actually have time and space to actually do readings over at Blackbird La Mesa. It is a cute Victorian steampunk shop where we provide apparel and also other items to actually do everything that you can actually possibly do as a steampunk Victorian character, things like that. We also have crystals and other apparel and items. And I will also be providing a couple of witchy things in October. Things like candle magic, also spirit dolls, spirit bags, and divination, things like that. So if you're interested in a reading, one-on-one or anything like that, I can also provide that as well. But until then, or until next time, unlock the magic. Bye, folks.